You're listening to a Bay of Islands Radio original podcast.
Incoming transmission.
Beam aboard for another episode of Sunday Night Geek, live from the Bay of Islands radio studio in Cornerbrook, Newfoundland. Find us online at boir.ca and by subspace transmission 100.1 FM or on Rogers Channel 9. Join our hosts, Angel Sky Cosplay, Sean the Tech Ninja, and the Big Dirty Nerd as they travel through time and space, review all the nerd news this week, talk about things nobody ever talks about, and answers questions no one asked.
Hello and welcome to our Ghouls and Geeks episode of Sunday Night Geek. We have Big Dirty Nerd, and we have Angel Sky.
Hello.
And we have Toby the Wonder Pup.
Yep.
But we're missing somebody tonight.
Oh no.
Sean is not with us, but he is going to join us remotely. Now, I just got to get him on here now.
Get him on there. Let's see. Let's see
if this is going to work for us now. He's home manning the fort tonight.
He is. He has to hand out the calendars.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Got to turn this all the way up. What's going on here?
Maybe your volume is down?
There we go. Speak, Sean.
I speak.
There we go. Now we got you coming in nice and clear. So we're all on the air, but we're not all here.
Yeah.
Which is normal, really. I guess we're not all here. Oh, we're sick into it.
Sean is holding the fort down for the kiddies.
He's holding the fort down. Did you guys get many? Have you gotten many yet, Sean?
Yeah.
Ballpark, I'm going to say there's close to 100 that come through.
Already?
So
Yeah. Well,
very healthy here.
One of the reasons
It's a nice day for it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd encourage people to go out early.
One of the reasons that I was kind of hard to get out of my driveway when I was leaving, I'm like, well, I gotta watch out, don't run over any little children.
Don't run over any kiddies.
I know there was I saw them coming. There was a couple people, kids running in front of the car, so I was waiting, kind of thing. And then I was slowly inching out, and then there was a little kid, toddler kid, running down there, and the dad was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, don't worry, I see him.
Yeah, you do see him.
Nothing. Earlier, I saw Deadpool drive down the road in a blue Jeep.
Deadpool driving a blue Jeep.
Yeah.
Does that mean Ryan Reynolds is here, I wonder?
Imagine.
Wow, wouldn't that be cool?
I know.
Ryan Reynolds comes to Cornerbrook for Halloween, for Halloween.
Imagine, though.
Imagine that now.
A BOR vehicle was down our street, too.
I passed one up on Humber Road, so that was kind of neat. So the BOIR crowd was out earlier this evening from 5 to 7, out interviewing people and talking to people who were out on the streets. And we're going to be on air for the next hour, asking people to call in at 632 and tell us about your ghostly encounters. It can be a story. It can be something you experienced. It doesn't need to be just ghosts. You can talk about things that you've seen or heard that has no explanation. Give us a call. Let's hear it. I know around town.
We can even if you want to call in and tell us what your favorite spooky movie or show is.
Even that. And we have 2 BOIR prize packs to give away tonight. So if you call in, you'll get a chance to win one of those 2 prize packs, which include a mug, a pen, a magnet, a couple of other things.
I tried to get my mom to come, but she said no.
She said no, Betty. Betty, I'm disappointed in you, Betty.
That's it, man. She was like, no.
Was that Sean?
I said she was going to stay home and enjoy herself and listen.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, listen in, yeah. So the lines will open up in about 10 minutes, because we do have a couple of geeky things we want to talk about. But give us a call starting at about 7:45 p.m., and we'll take calls straight through till 8:30, and we'll fill the air by talking about other stuff and talking about our favorite stuff. So last night, you guys introduced me to a movie I've never seen before. You used to make fun of me for it. Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. It is the movie of the Halloween season.
I gotta say, I enjoyed it.
It's really good.
It was
for a 90s, early 90s, rom-com type movie.
Definitely wasn't serious.
No.
It definitely was not serious.
But at the same point, it's not the type of movie that if it was made today, it would be very much more kidified.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of jokes that only adults would really understand that were in it. Yeah, I kind of caught up on that, or caught that really quick.
Yeah.
What was the highlight for me though? Was
This
one
was
of my
one.
Oh. Watch again, Sean. Say it again.
No, I was gonna say this was just like one level below like a boner comedy. You know, like,
yeah. There were enough jokes in it that it could have been a boner comedy. But one of the things I liked about it was one of my favorite television actors was in it as a younger actually, Sean Murray, who plays Tim McGee on the hit CBS series NCIS.
I know, but it's funny because
Was in it.
every time we watch that movie, the beginning part of it, it's like, look at the overacting.
Oh, so bad.
It was like the acting was so bad.
So bad.
Yeah.
Just awful. I mean,
But
like, totally overacted.
I got trick or treaters.
Oh, she got trick or treaters. Our favorite. I'm trying to
Listen
hear
to
them.
in the
I heard
background.
them.
Tell them they're on live, Sean.
You guys are live on the radio right now, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
hi, trick or treat.
they can't hear us, but we can hear them.
Yeah.
Here you go.
But yeah. So our favorite comedian / singer / I don't know, actress is in there. Bette Midler.
Bette Midler.
Yeah.
And of course,
She plays Winifred.
famous anti-Trumper.
Oh, is she?
Oh, big time. Oh, yeah.
She plays Winifred.
And not just that, Doug Jones,
Yeah.
who I've had the pleasure of meeting
Yeah.
at Sci-Fi on the Rock. You met him as well, didn't you? At Sci-Fi on the Rock 1 year.
I think I might have missed that
You
one.
might have missed that one. Okay. So that was kind of neat seeing.
I almost had him for Atlanticon 1 year.
We almost had him for Atlanticon 1 year.
know.
Yeah. So that was kind of neat seeing him playing Billy Butcher.
Billy Butcher.
Butcherson.
No.
Yeah,
Billy. I knew his name was Billy.
Is it something like that? Yeah,
Let me see.
Billy Butcher is the guy from the.
from the Boys. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
I can't remember what his name
Billy-
was. William
He says
Butcherson?
something we can't say on air.
Let me see what his name is. Yep. Billy Butcherson.
Billy Butcherson. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's who it is.
That's who it was.
Tis
so
a
it was kinda neat seeing
fictional
him.
character played by Doug Jones in the movie Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Yep. Winifred's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not pick up
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, he said Winifred's
Yeah,
ex-boyfriend
because unfaithful lover is part of the spell.
who slept with her sister Sarah, and so she killed him and sewed his mouth shut, so even in death he couldn't spill any of her secrets. That's why his mouth
That's
was
why
sewn
his
up.
mouth was all sewed up.
Yeah,
Okay.
the cat said that. You must have missed it.
I must have missed that. Yeah.
You know, Zachary Binks.
Zachary Binks, Sean Murray, once again. So, and we watched Trick or Treat,
Trick or Treat.
which was a really good movie.
Yeah, it's an anthology series
Fun.
that right at the end, fits it all together.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and
I have to say, I'm not.
I
I'm
lit
not a huge.
I lit my pumpkin on my step design.
I saw.
Yeah.
Nice job you guys did on that, by the way.
I lit-
You
but I
did
put-
that, or you guys did that.
No, I did that.
You did
That's
that.
all her. That's all her.
I put
That's
the
all her.
candle
That's
in
all
it.
her.
Okay.
All
So
her.
that
No, that's
we
me.
would have a light, so
I
we
made the
didn't
Mr.
know.
Potato Head looking guy.
Yeah, he made the potato head.
Oh, okay.
So I put the candle in it so that we would have no for protection
Tree.
from like
Oh, okay.
yeah evil spirits.
Evil spirits and stuff like that. Yeah.
You guys
But
on the radio right now?
I really enjoyed that. Trick or Treat was a good movie. I'm
Oh.
not a big horror fan.
Everybody's saying hello.
Everybody saying hello out there in Radio Land. But yeah, I really enjoyed the way it all came together and the way the story was done and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, it starts. It's funny because the first one you see is Ashley right at the end.
Yeah, the last.
Ashley, it's after the end of the movie
Yes.
because the end of the movie, Sackboy,
Yeah.
as they call him, is going there to do the beginning of the
To
movie.
do the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is kind of neat. No, I really enjoyed it. It's definitely
Because
definitely worth a watch.
Because she blew out the candle in the pumpkin.
That's right.
Not supposed
And
to
took
blow
her
it.
costume off while she was outside.
Not supposed to blow out the candle
Nope.
in the pumpkin.
Nope.
There for protection.
Nope. That's right.
That's also why the ghouls came out of the bus. Because she kicked the pumpkin.
She should get the pumpkin over.
The pumpkin was lit.
Yeah.
And she kicked the pumpkin and
Yeah.
put it light.
Yeah. That's right.
And that's why the young girl was spared. Because she was holding the pumpkin. The lit pumpkin in the elevator.
Oh yes, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she had the lit
she had the lit pumpkin in the
Yeah,
elevator.
gotta light your jack-o'-lanterns,
That's
people.
right. That's right. Yeah, light your jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
got
So
a
we got a call
caller.
coming in. So we're going to go ahead and get this call on the air. So here we go. Our first caller of the night. Thank you for calling Bay of Islands Radio. You're on the air with Big Dirty Nerd, Angel Sky, and Sean for our Ghosts, Ghouls, and Geeks.
Hello.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
You got a story for us?
Yes.
Do you? Let's hear it.
Well, I haven't. Over the last few weeks, I've been having visions of spirits.
Really? What kind of spirits?
What do they look like?
Well, and I'm also watching this Halloween thing tonight about the witches and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
It's like a
spooky.
Halloween special?
Yes.
Oh.
Gives you like backgrounds and stuff, does it?
Yes.
Oh.
I always like
wow.
watching those things.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get it very wrong.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I was just wondering if you got to doing a Christmas show this year.
We're still 2 months away from that.
2 months
there,
away
buddy,
from that yet.
I would say we are, but I don't know exactly any of the details. But just stay tuned. We'll let you know for sure. Okay, so we're going to open up the lines again and let somebody else give us a call there, Josh. You have a great Halloween evening, and we'll talk to you later on.
I will.
Okay.
Hey, don't eat too much candy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Be careful. Don't eat too much candy.
Don't eat too much candy. You still there, Sean? Just want to make sure you're still there.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Okay.
I
yeah.
couldn't hear him though.
No, you wouldn't be able to hear him. No, that's all right though.
That is true.
We'll give you fair warning when we got a call coming in. So don't forget, give us a call 632
5555.
for your chance to win a one of two Bay of Islands radio prize packs. You'll have to tell us a story though, or tell us what your favorite horror movie is, or Halloween movie is, or your favorite Halloween memory. What is your favorite Halloween memory?
My favorite Halloween memory? Ooh. I just remember, okay, so when we were little kids, there's a call.
Oh, there's
Hang
another
on.
call coming in.
We'll wait.
Okay,
Pause.
hang on, we'll put pause on your story there for a second. Thank you for calling Bay of Islands Radio. You're on the air with Big Dirty Nerd, Angel Sky, and Sean.
Well, hello. I want to thank you for playing Werewolves of London.
Oh, yeah, that's always a great
It's my
song.
fave.
I know, I like that one too.
That's a great tune. And I was here before we came on air. I was jamming out to the Monster Mash.
So, I'm just in my neighborhood
I had on
being
Thriller.
nice to the kiddies here. I don't really have a story other than when I was really young, we used to do bad things to the neighbors. Put soap on their car windows and let their animals out. I'm
Ooh.
ashamed to say.
You're evil.
That's definitely a trick.
Yeah.
That's
bad
definitely a
things.
trick, yeah.
No treats for you.
No treats for me. Well, it was a treat to have Warren Zevon on. That was great. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. What's your name so we can make sure to leave you a prize pack here at the station?
Well, I really want to say special hi to Terry and Cody. It's Barbara Ledwell Wattencolly.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for calling, Barbara. And like you
Okay.
said, a special shout out to Terry and Cody.
All righty.
All right. Take care. Have a nice
Thank you.
Halloween.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, she did some naughty things.
She did bad stuff. Soap in people's windows.
You know what? I can get that one. That one would be okay with me. It's the letting the animals out.
Yeah, right?
Don't do that.
No.
That's a bad no-no.
That's a bad no-no. That's a bad no-no.
Yeah. I hope she got in trouble.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, so let's before the next call comes in.
So when I was little, I remember, because where my parents live, and I'm not going to say where my parents live, but they're here in Corner Brook.
Betty.
That was it was like the old sunny slope of Corner Brook.
Right. Yes, it would be.
It would, or Massey Drive.
Yeah.
Oh, got another call.
Got another call coming in.
Oh, lots of calls.
This
I got
is
loose
great.
hunters at the door.
Okay, we got a call coming in
I'm
here,
on the
Sean.
radio. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to get this person on the air. Thank you for calling Bay of Islands Radio. You're on the air with the Big Dirty Nerd, Angel, Sky, and Sean.
How you doing, John?
Hi, how are
Hey.
you? That sounds like a certain spooky Terry.
No, it is Kevin. My name is Kevin.
Kevin.
Okay,
Hi,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Hi.
Hi, I'm from St. John's.
Oh, you're calling in from St. John's. Well, thank you very much this evening, sir.
I live in Curling.
Oh, you live in Curling. Oh, that's where I grew up.
He's from St. John's, but he
From
lives in
St. John's, okay.
I am 75 years old.
Sorry, you're how old?
75?
75.
75. Wow. So I bet you've got a couple of stories you can tell us.
I got one story to tell you.
Sure.
Years ago, one story only to tell you.
Okay.
My grandparents were waked in the house. Years ago, they waked them in the house. You remember that?
Yes, I actually do. Yep.
Okay. Two of them were waked in the house. I was 5 or 10 years old. I went up over the stairs to go to bed. I passed two of them coming down the stairs holding hands. I walked in between two of them. I was scared. I said, my Christ, what's going on? So I kept walking up over the stairs. Walked in between two of them, and when I turned around, they were not there.
Wow. How old were you at the time, Kevin?
5 or 10.
Wow.
Wow.
What was that? What was it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sounds like it might have been a residual spirit or something.
I think they come back to say goodbye to me.
I think you're absolutely
Probably.
right. That is certainly a possibility.
I should have spoke to them, but I was so scared I never said a word.
Right, yeah, absolutely you would be. I mean, being
young
and seeing something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Would be
my
scary.
experience. Anyway, you can believe it or don't. It's up to you.
Oh, I certainly believe in that kind of stuff, so I absolutely
Jeff's
believe what you're saying.
definitely a big believer.
I'm a believer.
Well, have a great night.
You too, sir. Thank you very much for your call.
Thank you for your story.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. Now, see, that's the kind of stuff that I could really get my teeth into, right? Like those kind of
that's
residual.
that's right up your alley.
That's
that.
right up my alley. That's right up my alley, right? Like I love hearing stuff like that.
Can I go back to my
Okay,
story?
let's get back to your story.
So when we were little, it, like I said, it used to be like the sunny slope of like Corner Brook where I was. So there was like kids everywhere. It was like just running around. Kids would go across the lawns. Like it was like a sea of children.
Something like you'd see in a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was exactly like, you know how the kids were running around like in Hocus Pocus last night?
Yeah.
It was just like that.
Yeah.
And I remember going out with pillowcases.
Yes.
For trick-or-treat bags.
Trick-or-treat bags.
Like we never had reusable bags or anything like that. It was pillowcases. And then you'd go out and then you'd come home and you dump out the pillowcase and then you go out again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
That was just like, and then, you know, my parents always were good, like decorating for Halloween, but I remember one year they had like the sound speaker hooked up and there was like all the spooky stuff. Like, it was like the, ooh, and all that kind of stuff.
I was talking to my mom today, and when I was about 12 or 13 years old, she went out and bought this decoration that was motion activated. And anytime anybody would come to the door, this little bat with a witch or something on it, I don't even remember what it was, would make this and shake like this, like you can see my hand shaking. I hated that thing. I still hate that thing. She still has it.
But
it's like 32 years ago.
My least favorite part of that was that when we would run out of candy at the house.
Oh, you'd have to give some of yours away.
They would just take it. They would be like, yeah, you got lots. You're not going to eat all this. We got to give some out. And they would take it.
Betty, you're mean.
But
that's mean, Betty.
We always used to try to make them give up the bad candy.
The crappy candy. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
What were they? Remember the little ones in the little wax paper, and they were like a brown color?
Oh, them shitty peanut butter caramel, whatever.
No, they were peanut butter. They were
molasses.
Molasses candy. That's exactly what they were.
Sean, you ever have them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like them.
You like them?
Yeah, I don't like those.
You're fired. Do you like candy corn too? Don't tell me you like candy corn.
I like it in small batches.
He's eating.
Are you eating the candy?
Are you eating candy? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In small batches. I don't mind candy corn in very small. Like if I had a couple pieces, but if I were to eat like a lot,
have
like
cheesecake flavors and stuff like that, the nicer stuff you can get now.
Yeah. Okay.
You can get
like I would eat candy corn if I had like you know, you get the little bag and there's like 3 or 4 pieces.
Yeah.
Right? That's not bad.
I could kind of handle that.
That's not bad, but I would never be able to buy, like, you can get containers of them now, like containers, like the jujus and stuff come in, and like I would never be able to like just eat that.
No. What are you saying, John?
What?
I'd throw that stuff at crows.
Yes.
I would throw that stuff at crows or something. You can use that for like slingshot ammo.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I follow a performer on Instagram. Her name is Spagnola, and she's a fitness person, and she does lounge singing stuff like that. Yeah. And sometimes she puts up this really weird stuff. And one of the things she did last week with getting ready for Halloween was she made a mold of her head, out of candy corn.
Ugh.
Right, like she melted down like 2 or 3 bags of candy corn to make the stuff, and then she made a mold of her head out of it. And I was like, ew, gross.
I was gonna say,
would not eat.
the candy, like kids are spoiled these days.
Like?
I find kids are spoiled these days though. Like I don't remember getting like Reese's Pieces and Hershey's and things like that.
No.
Like in
No,
I don't remember. Like, it was a treat if you got a candy bar, like a brand name candy bar.
Yeah.
You would get like, it was like, now Twizzlers sometimes.
Twizzlers, we got Twizzlers.
Like Twizzlers sometimes. Like Twizzlers was like the bomb.
Yeah.
But you would get those molasses candies. You would get packs of raisins. I remember lots of packs of raisins.
Yeah.
And then before the whole scare, you used to get apples. Sometimes.
Say it again. Sorry, Sean. We're having a hard time hearing you there tonight. I guess there might be a delay or something between the systems. Yeah. So go ahead and say that again.
I was going to say the white and blue Hostess chips. They're all white. Remember, blue writing on them.
Yes. I remember those.
Like the
oh yeah, the bags. The bags were white. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Or cheesy.
Or cheesies, yes.
Cheesies. Oh, you used to get the Hostess cheesies all the time.
Yeah.
That was like the good Hostess.
Yeah.
Get your chips.
But it was always like, whenever I went out anywhere, it wasn't until we started getting older, I guess, that we started getting the brand name stuff. But it was always like, instead of Butterfinger, it was, well, I'm not going to say
the ones from like, like they got down the dollar store.
Yeah. Like instead of Snickers, it was Snackers.
Yeah, or something.
Right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where did you guys grow up to? It's all like
here.
Name brand weird too. You have like rockets and stuff.
Rockets were always a thing.
Rockets were always a thing.
Yeah. Like the candy wasn't bad. Like you got lollipops and you got like rockets and Popeye candy sticks. Love them Popeye candy sticks.
Yeah, you got that right.
But although they jip you now, they only put like 2 in a little pack.
What?
Gold Rush.
Yeah. No, Gold Rush we never really got.
We never got Gold Rush. No. Every now and then we get the little mini O-Henrys.
Yeah.
Little tiny ones.
But not a whole lot of brand name stuff. No. Always got the
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie
Rolls. Yeah, Tootsie Rolls were like the candy I found, the candy you did, but not so much chocolate bars.
Right.
But now it's mostly chocolate bars.
Mostly now chocolate bars.
Yeah.
And forget getting chips
this year.
Because apparently there's a run on chips.
Yeah.
And there's a chip shortage here in the city of the Halloween packs, which is absolutely... Everybody's talking about this. Like, my mom mentioned it today.
I know that we've had people, because, I work in a grocery store.
Yep.
But we've had people for the last, almost week looking for them.
Right.
And we had them in the beginning, and then we just, this week, you couldn't find any. No, not at all.
No, totally gone.
I was Mr. Last Minute, too. I gave her money, yesterday. I was like, here's some money.
You
Get
did.
something from work. She's like, you're not getting chips. I was like, I know. But
I know.
So we got our barrel full. So
yeah, a little pumpkin that we always keep. We always we got it pretty full.
Yeah, that's good.
That was good.
What's a weird candy that you like, Jeff? The Halloween candy.
Weird Halloween candy that I like? Them little pumpkins.
Kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. They're not bad.
Them little candy pumpkins. I don't know what it is with those. I like those. They're
Speaking of
pure
which, we're
sugar.
going to take these out of my head.
Yeah. They got all the
My
color,
ears.
everything. They're good, though. They're like if the candy corn was good.
Yes. They're like if candy corn was good. Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's what they should have made that.
Yes.
I must say, some of the Dollarama candy I like.
It's not bad, eh?
I like the little packages of the candy with the ghosts and the bats and the they're colored.
Yeah.
I think they're some of my favorites. I think.
I hated marshmallow candies. Anytime I got marshmallow candy, I'd give it away. I'd give it to my sister.
I don't mind marshmallow candies.
And
then you trade at the end.
Trade at the end. You'd sit down with your big pile of candy and you'd trade off the stuff you didn't want and they did.
Yeah.
I'll give you 4 of these for 2 of those kind of thing. That was like a bartering system.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Halloween Mafia or something like that.
And then you'd have to hoard it because then in case someone tried to sneak away and eat some of your own candy.
Yeah. I'm still convinced Mom and Dad would take stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The dad tax.
For sure.
The dad tax.
The dad tax.
Yeah. I know mine. He's got people at the door again there now, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear him in the background.
Yeah, you can hear when he puts his hand in the pumpkin to get the candy. It goes like that.
That's him stealing from
Dad would do the dressing up in the coveralls,
No.
the kids thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad did that a couple times. One kid peed himself literally.
Oh, my God. Really?
I wonder if Jimmy...
I missed out on...
Oh.
He weed all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh. I wonder if Jimmy Kimmel's going to do that thing of I ate your Halloween candy again this year.
I hope so.
Oh.
That they're always funny.
That's
like
that's
it's
a tradition.
mean,
It's mean, but it's so
but
funny.
it's funny.
To watch these kids be like,
I remember one time this little boy was like, "You ate it all?" And she's like, "Yeah, I ate it all." Oh, it's okay.
yeah, right.
I was like, "That's a good kid."
That's a good kid.
Wasn't there one kid that would just look at him and said, "What is wrong with you?"
Yeah, something like that.
What's
What's wrong with you?
Like that kid that's one of those not bad, just disappointed kids.
Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt.
You know, it's like, it's an avocado.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That kid.
Yeah.
I like those grandma candies. They're like a solid candy on the outside, but they got that little jelly in the center, and they're in like strawberry soft foil.
I don't remember those.
Oh yeah, I remember those. They're shaped like a strawberry. They're like a strawberry foil looking thing. Do you remember those?
Oh, right, and it's hard candy.
It's a hard candy, and it's got
right.
like a liquid center almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're in a package that's all shaped up that looks like strawberry.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know if you can get those
So
anymore.
like a foil, like red and green.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see them here and there, but not much.
I don't think you
I
can get
normally
them
see them
anymore.
around Christmas time.
Yeah, maybe. But we used to get them at
They're more
Halloween
of a
too.
bowl.
Yeah.
But I remember those molasses candies because they used to come in the wrappers.
Oh,
They used to come in the.
you're
They used
making
to,
me gay.
but they used to come in the wrappers that were like Halloween themed.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't leave them with your regular candy because if they got warm, they would melt.
You're seriously making me stomach
Just
sick.
saying.
I hate those things so much.
I'm just saying.
Kids today, like you kids today, don't know this, right? Like these molasses candy were garbage.
And there was no parents driving you around.
No, none of that shit.
No, it was like
If you
Walk around
couldn't,
town.
if you couldn't get where you were going and walk back within like an hour, you weren't going. That
oh,
was
an
it.
hour. They used to just send you out in the wild.
send you out in the wild,
Here you go.
yeah.
Come back when you're tired.
Yeah.
I do
And-
remember too, just before they started doing freak out about the razor blades and stuff like that, like people with homemade stuff, and like sometimes we get like homemade peanut brittle in our bag.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's
Yeah,
so
I remember.
weird
Yeah.
looking, but they're
Apples. I remember apples.
amazing.
I like
Apples.
I like the current freak out, which is they're going to give you marijuana lace candy. Nobody's giving kids marijuana lace
No one's
candy.
giving you the marijuana gummies.
I'm sorry to tell you,
Thanks.
They're too expensive.
right? Like,
Yeah.
if you've bought this stuff, you know you are not giving this around to an 8 or 10-year-old. Forget it. This is fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
When it's actually used, the correct term is used correctly.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Fake news. Oh my God. So anyway,
Although it'd be cool if people gave up beards.
give it what?
Us, the ones that,
Beers.
if you the parents that are just beers. Don't open them until you get home, but take them home.
Oh yeah.
And the
Yeah.
girls
I
get
d-
have beers for the troubles.
I definitely think we should have like adult Halloween after like 9:00.
I still
And you
think.
go around and you get like steaks and potatoes.
I still
and
think the
beer.
city missed an opportunity with having
Like a drink.
Broadway closed off for Halloween.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Like they did over the summer. They should have had like last night, like have Broadway closed off and just have it like a big old party down on the Broadway.
Well, it was kind of funny because after I left your guys' place last night, I obviously drove down that way and went out to Broadway, and like there wasn't that many people around, but I could seriously see where if they closed off between Subway and the other end of Broadway,
Swarovskis or whatever it is.
yeah, down that way, yeah, Swirsky's,
Yeah.
closed off that and had like a Halloween street party, kind of in the same vein as Mardi Gras and St. John's.
Yeah.
It could be pretty impressive.
I mean, it was when they did it last year.
Yeah,
it last year?
for the come home year. Yeah,
For the come home year, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was huge. Well, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Before.
2019.
Yeah, before COVID.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Yeah.
It was huge, right? And the weather has been so good.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this, you kids are spoiled rotten today because it's like 10 degrees outside right now. Like, when we were trick-or-treating, it was like minus 50.
Yeah, you had to have your costume fit over a snowsuit. All the time.
One at a time, guys. No pushing, please.
So you got more trick-or-treaters. It is currently 8 degrees.
8 degrees.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, 8 degrees,
Well,
and it's
that
only
guys,
supposed to get
remember-
down to 7.
Courtesy.
Yeah.
There,
But yeah,
look
he
at
was
you,
barking
you
and
idiot.
barking and barking at trick-or-treaters today.
Oh, I bet he was.
Yeah.
What time did they start coming to your place?
I don't know. Before I came home, I was working.
Yeah. I know, I saw you today.
I know.
So I still didn't hear what you said. What were you dressed up today at?
I had my little deer ears on, and I
Deer ears.
had a deer tail on.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, because I was in cash.
You were behind the cash, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I tried so hard. I was counting out because I was counting people as they went to the different cash.
And you're gonna get me?
I was like, okay, that one's going to number 3. That one just went to number 7. I'm next. I'm going to go to number 6, and I'd be looking down. I'd be like, okay, please taking a little bit longer. Please proceed to register 6. I'm like, or 3. I'm like, ah, crap. I didn't get to go to Angela's register.
Oh well.
Oh well. That's it.
Yeah. I was out pushing carts for a while too.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Like out in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Oh.
With my deer ears on.
With your deer ears on.
Yeah, I did. And a lady, I was pushing him into the lobby, and a lady was there trying to come out the same way, and I was like, "Excuse me, this is deer crossing, please."
You've got a weird sense of humor. So don't forget, folks, we're still on the air for another 25 minutes or so. Give us a call at 632
5555
and tell us about your ghostly encounters. I actually have a couple. So I'll give you one now, I guess, and that's when I believe I've said this one before. I told this one before. When I worked in Shearwater with the cadet program, I stayed at the officers' quarters
right.
for about 8 months. Lived on the base, lived in the officers' quarters, which was undergoing renovations at the time. And I woke up in the middle of the night one night, probably around 3 o'clock or whatever, and I could hear stuff upstairs. Moving around, like being pulled across the floor, and yeah, stuff like that, and like people walking and whatever. So I was like, wow, that's exactly what it sounded like. Okay, you're freaking me out now, so stop it. Okay, you can give that up. I don't like you right now. PTSD going on here. But so the next day I was like, I gotta go see what's going on, because I thought the second floor was off limits.
Yeah.
And I go upstairs, and the room right above mine is completely empty. And when I say empty, stripped down to the studs, because they're doing renovations. So I'm like, where was all this noise coming from? Okay, give it up. All right, give it up. Stop it. There's a guy here in the city that posts hauntings, supposed alleged hauntings of his house on YouTube, and I watched a couple of videos last week. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, but some of them are shot in such a way that it's too perfect. Right? So I'm kind of skeptical about it, like cupboard doors opening and stuff like that. I mean, possibly, maybe, but too perfect. Too perfect, right? And the angle of the shot and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes. It looked cool. Freaked me out the first time I watched one, and I was like, I don't know. That was a little bit perfect, but still interesting. Still interesting. You have never had an encounter.
Nope.
You're not a believer.
Didn't say that.
Okay, you've never had an encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that would be accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, to me though, ghosts and spookies and ghoulies and all that kind of stuff, it's like, okay, cool, it could be out there.
Yeah.
But do I believe as per se? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I like to, if I had to believe in anything, see, I don't believe in ghosts.
Right.
I would like to believe in reincarnation.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that would be a better use of your time. Rather than get the salt.
Yeah,
get the
salt.
Get the salt.
Yeah. Yeah.
As soon as the light flickers, get the salt.
Yeah, get the salt. Yeah. Carry on my waywards. And all of a sudden you hear the Impala pull up.
And you know what? I saw something online the other day. It's like, why didn't Dean and Sam wear iron rings so they could punch the ghosts in the face?
Right.
Like salt hula hoops. Like, come on.
Yeah. They could just walk around hula hooping.
Hula
everywhere.
hooping.
Hula
It's a
hooping.
salt circle. That's right.
Sean, what about you? Have you had any ghostly encounters in your, 43 years, 42 years, 43 years? I think he's gone.
Oh,
Nope, there he is.
apparently in our house. No, I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm right here. No, apparently in my home growing up a little bit, we'd hear a little crashing and bang here and there while everybody's asleep. Doors are closed and things like that. So apparently it attributed to a little shape in the night, but nothing like substantial.
Oh, okay. So odd noises.
That'd be about it.
I've never had a ghost encounter, but I get creeped out. There's been times I've been creeped out. Like when I was little, I remember we used to have stairs that went down to the basement.
Oh, for you. Oh.
Right? But it was like wooden stairs that went down to the basement instead of the spiral staircase like we got now. It used to be like a wall there, and it was like a door, and you open the door and you had to go down like the stairs, and you took it like the turn kind of thing into the basement. And you get down to the bottom, and of course the light's at the top. But you get down to the bottom, and you get, because the freezer and stuff is down there, and you get down to the bottom, and the washer and dryer is down there, and you get down to the bottom, and then you'd like run your arse up so fast up those stairs because it's like you're afraid something's going to reach over and like bugga at your ankles. Like,
I used to hate that.
I hate the
The
steps.
light switch was always at the top of the stairs. I don't know why my parents did that. Put the light switch at the top of the stairs, so you'd be like, oh, God.
yeah.
And I was just, I hated that. I still run like a bat out of hell going up the stairs.
Yeah. No, I don't anymore.
No, I still do.
No.
I'm still.
No, it's not scary.
I'm
No.
still scared something's going to grab my bum.
No. I know. Although you can never hang your arms and legs over the side of the bed.
No, hell no. Yeah. No, come take me, demons. I'm your boy. Yeah, no, I never do that. But mainly now,
Hang your bum over.
hang your bum.
No,
over.
no, never.
No, Sean, no. But mainly, I don't hang my feet over the bed now because cats.
I know, and then it was like, imagine though if you were like hanging and suddenly cat went at your foot, and you're like, oh no, and you're like, you would never sleep again.
No.
You were like, okay, I'm up forever now.
Yes, thank you very much, Ronan. You little devil cat.
Shoo. I'd have a dog that would lick my toes.
Yeah.
He'd be like, bleh, in the middle of the night, bleh.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
But you know what? You know what places kind of creeps me out? This place.
Really?
This, when I'm here by myself before you guys normally get here, I'm like, I don't care how bad I got to pee. I'm gonna sit here in this room because the minute I leave this room,
now you have like monitor.
Well,
Does that make it better or creepier?
it's not, a little bit creepier because I expect like to look up and see something moving around.
Imagine if you did. Imagine if you looked up and there was like something coming up the steps. What would you do,
I'd
Jeff?
poop my pants and run away.
But how would you run
I
away?
don't know. I'd go out the window. I'd be like,
Imagine if you were watching, you're like do, and you're just on your phone away, you look up, and then it was like the chair moved or something,
Nope.
and you were like, it's just
No.
right outside.
It's
I
just right outside.
would run over and lock that door.
Lock that door. That's what I'd do.
Put the chair up against
Yeah.
the doorknob.
Yeah, just like Scooby Doo or something. Put the chair up against it.
Yeah.
I think Sean wants to say something.
Oh.
Oh no, he's doing
trick
trick or treaters. He's got trick or treaters.
He got the trick and the treaters.
Yeah.
Hopefully all the treaters. No trickers.
No trickers. No trickers. I'm always worried about that. So we've been in our house for 10 years now. Moved in 2011. And we've only had trick-or-treaters come to the door 1 year.
Yeah.
So after 5 or 6 years of buying candies and nobody coming and all this candy just goes to waste, we stopped. We stopped buying candy.
You know what someone
That candy
did?
don't go to waste from me.
Well, I'm diabetic, so it actually
You know
goes
what?
to waste.
You know
so.
what someone did, like, at because we ran out of candy and chips like all the time. Someone bought a couple cases of pop. Kids come to the door, give a can of pop.
That's not a bad idea. But we have nobody coming to the door. Like nobody has come to the door.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of out of the way.
We
there,
are
too.
kind of out of the way. Yeah.
So but you're afraid someone's gonna like toilet paper your tree. or
Yeah,
something.
big time. Yeah, and we've got a lot
Maybe.
of trees on our property, so
That big one in the front yard is begging to be toilet
yeah,
papered.
okay. You don't go giving anybody any ideas.
And Jeff lives at.
Hey, no, don't you dare! Don't you dare! We have cameras up now, so we'll be able to see whoever's.
I
doing whatever.
remember when we used to do the zombie
I
walk
got a
around.
cramp in my leg.
Oh no!
Oh, that came out of nowhere.
Hi, Rogers people. See, that's what you get for not doing trick or treating.
That's
Karma.
That sack boy
Karma.
me.
Karma. I remember when we used to do the zombie walk. And I used to threaten you every year. We'd come up and look in your windows.
And you know, I gotta make sure I'm getting there. I used to wait for you guys to show up. And I'd be like, the first one comes around that corner acting like a zombie is getting baseball batted.
I always wanted to go up to your wait till Jeff's like in the basement in his like man cave, like down in the thing, and just come up to him and go,
I'd poop my pants and run away.
I know you would.
I seriously would.
But it would be funny. But it would be funny.
For you.
I'd have, as long as someone recorded it.
Oh my God, my leg is killing me.
Gotta drink more water.
I'm trying.
You gotta drink more water. You got a Charlie horse.
Oh, you talk to Sean for a minute. I'm going offline.
Oh my.
Oh my. Because they're having to walk that one off. I'm getting people still.
Everybody on Rogers can watch him be in pain. Oh my.
There's one kid that was here that had the stickman outfit.
That had this
one that lights up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The little with the black suit with just like the light sticks.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's cool. We had a little
like an LED or something like that.
There was a little scarecrow that came by work today, and who was with him? There was someone else with him. I can't remember what the other kid was, but I remember I was like, "Oh, look, it's a little." And I was like, "Oh, look, that one's a little scarecrow." I remember seeing them, and there was a couple kids that were like, "Oh, she's got like antlers on. Look, she's a deer." They would call me reindeer all day. Because I had deer antlers on. But yeah, there was like one little kid like in the line, and he was like going, "Look, Dad, over there, Dad, look, over there, look." What's wrong? You see Jeff? What's wrong with Jeff? What's happening? Toby's all concerned. He got up from his nap and he's like looking over at Jeff like, "What is happening?" I know. He looking at me like, "What is going on with him? What's he doing?" He's okay, buddy. Yeah, he's okay. Yeah. Toby's all concerned. Yeah. This is his second Halloween. Toby's second Halloween. The first year he barked a lot at the trick-or-treaters at the door. And the second year he barked a lot at the trick-or-treaters on the door. But he kept going down wanting to be outside and look at the kids outside running around the street. Although last year we didn't get as many. So he was like, "Oh." But yeah. But but my favorite part about Halloween, I must say, rather than the trick-or-treaters, and that is that we used to do scary movies with a friend of ours for Halloween evening, and he's not here anymore. But I still like watching scary movies on Halloween, around Halloween. So Hocus Pocus is a must, and then sometimes we watch Trick-or-Treat, sometimes we don't, though. But definitely Hocus Pocus. And I watch Practical Magic, which is the Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock one. I always like that one. Where her sister gets in trouble and they end up like murdering her ex or her boyfriend, and then they bury him out back, and then his spirit haunts the place. That's kind of... It was like, oh.
And they get drunk.
And they get very drunk. And it's like, the power of sisterhood and friendship.
Magic.
But yeah. And Jeff's still over there in pain. My goodness. He's got a bad leg. So it's now 8:15. So if anybody wants to call in and tell us anything again, and keep me entertained while Jeff is like in pain over there, 632-5555. Give us a call. Tell us about some spooky things or favorite movies Halloween movies that you'd like to watch, that you'd like to recommend, or even favorite shows or anime or anything. There's some spooky animes and stuff out there too. Like one of the ones I've watched is Another. That's a spooky anime. I would say it's not really spooky, I guess, but Psychopaths is another one that's a really good spooky kind of anime. And Vampire Hunter D. Yep. And what? Castlevania. That's the one on Netflix. Yeah, that's a good kind of vampire spookiness. Oh, and the new Witcher movie. That's on Netflix too. That would be good. Oh, and that was a Jeff phone. And that one's kind of spooky because it does with like demons and monsters and stuff. There's a new trailer out for the second season of The Witcher. I don't know. I don't think you saw that one. I saw that one yesterday. What?
For the second half of the season too. Another trailer dropped for the second half of the season. He-Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the new He-Man trailer.
Yes.
Oh my God, that was amazing. I love Evelyn's new costume with the bat head. I saw that and she was like, oh. So good. Oh, he's back. Kinda.
After the show last week, too, I snagged a Skeletor.
He did. He snagged.
I saw that.
Yeah, he snagged a Skeletor from Walmart.
I made a cape for him last night, Jeff.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I got some material for the actual Skeletor arc that I'm slowly picking at, and so I cut him up the cape. So it looks a bit more. I might paint him though, customize him.
Yeah, paint him up, man. Customize him. My leg is still gone, but I'm standing up here. I'm going to power through this.
Get
her done.
That's one of my favorite Halloween movies.
Which one?
He's there pooping through, I guess. Well, John Carpenter's The Thing, Kurt Russell and company. Basically like a Who Goes There kind of story. There's that one. Just for plain old fun times is like, the Friday the 13th series or
Nightmare on Elm Street, man.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's not very scary.
No, they're more just cheese to me, right?
Yeah, it's a lot cheesier now. They were very scary at the time.
Back in the day.
I remember when I was little watching Cat's Eye by Stephen King.
Oh, Stephen King stuff.
No. He's all concerned. He's all concerned.
Okay, buddy. I'm okay. It's just my leg.
I've got one. It's science fiction horror Moon, where like the things use like spare parts. People get spare parts, like that movie Virus.
That was a good
Two
movie.
movies that do that work.
There's a lot of
very much a horror movie.
Stephen King movies too. A couple of them that are like kind of like spooky. Like I said, Cat's Eye is a good anthology one. But he also does like Pet Sematary.
Pet Sematary
is like really spooky.
The Shining.
I find the original one, even though like the kid in the original Pet Sematary is like kind of cheesy looking at nowadays.
Yep.
I find it's a lot spookier
than the remake.
Oh yeah. And it has one of our Star Trek actors in it.
The original Pet. Oh, Tasha Yar.
Yeah.
Denise Crosby.
Yeah, she plays the mom.
Yeah.
Did
you meet her?
I did not.
No, she's great, nice woman.
Yeah, but she plays the mom.
Yes. Yeah.
And then, but yeah,
hello, little one.
That was you got more trick or treaters.
Who's there, Sean? Tell us who's there. Tell us who's at the door.
Mario, baby Mario.
Baby Mario. Nice.
Yeah, he's only like 2 feet tall. He's probably about 3 years old.
Oh, nice. That's
now.
awesome.
And so we usually do a weekly show, and I'm giving the update because I'm not in the studio. I'm answering. A couple there.
Baby Mario.
They're Mario's parents.
Aww.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's so cute. He's like a foot and a half taller, so he's like 3 years old.
Cute.
That age where you're very agile but very shy.
Yeah.
You're like, I want the candy.
I want the candy. More people coming to the door, so like, wow, still it's like 8:30 or almost 8:30.
Almost 8:30. It's a nice night for it.
It's a really nice night for it.
Yeah. Even last year it rained, I remember. Yeah. So it wasn't quite as nice last year.
Okay, buddy. I'm okay. Your boy is desperately trying to give me a hug, Sean.
He is. He's right concerned.
Yeah, it's the pumpkin that we use every
He's
year.
like, you're standing, I'm standing too.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, that's our puppy. He's not here right now, though. He's out with his mama. He's really big.
With his mama and his uncle.
Yeah. No, the pictures of Toby on the wall and the little girl's like, is that a puppy? Oh,
Yes.
Toby that we have on the...
He's a small horse is what he is.
Yeah, I said if gas prices getting higher, I'm going to buy a saddle for him.
Buy a saddle for Toby.
Yeah, riding work.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. He spends like $80 to fill my vehicle.
I put half a tank of gas. I mean, we've got the same similar style vehicle.
Yeah, I think yours is a little bigger.
It might be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But similar style.
Yeah.
I put a half tank gas in last week.
Yeah.
$72.
I filled the tank from like, I'm talking light on, filled the tank, and it was almost $90. I bought a bag of chips, and it put me over $90.
That's insane.
It was like, and it wasn't even big bag of chips. It was like small bag of chips.
That's gross. Figure it out,
Yeah.
oil companies. This is
I know.
disgusting.
It is true.
This is crazy. Yeah, I'm not even showing up on the screen over there.
No, you're not. It's
I
okay.
don't want people to see it. Like, it was bad enough they had to hear me wincing in pain, but here I am now. I can barely move. Stupid muscle cramps.
I had one of those one morning. Like, it woke me up.
Ooh,
I
that's
hate
bad.
those.
Yeah.
I hate those.
Yeah.
Those are bad.
And we're at that age now where it could be like, I move my toe.
I move my toe and my whole body
And
like
my whole
collapses.
body just goes, nope, not having none of this today.
I know, it's true.
Right? Oh my
And
God.
I moved my toe the wrong way. I'm out for a week.
So I'm a big Twitterer, and I put on Twitter last night that I'm going to start offering services for the over 40 set, like a gym where all our bones can creak in unison, and a bar where the live music starts at 6 so we can all be home and in bed by like 9.
Yeah.
Like 100 people have liked this tweet. And
Nice.
I'm going.
Nice.
Wow. And when I say I'm big on Twitter, I don't mean I'm famous on Twitter. I mean like I'm on it a lot, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, this might actually be an idea I can run with. A business idea. Call it the Old Farts Club or something like that.
No.
Yeah.
Not that word.
Not that word, not the old
No.
farts. What,
No.
old?
Just
old.
literally want to make a party club out of it.
Yeah, I mean that's possible. That's possible.
This is-
You know, I think my leg is finally starting to calm down, but I'm not sitting down because the minute I do, it's going to cramp
It's going
up
to
again.
cramp up again. That's fine.
So that's it. I'm on my feet for the next 7 minutes. Deal with it.
Toby's going to put it.
Toby's
put his
like,
on
Toby's
your
like,
chair. He'll take over your chair.
I
It's
smell
okay.
Jeff's butt here. What? What do I smell Jeff's butt here?
Why is Jeff butt? Butt.
Butt.
But yeah.
So we've got 6 minutes left. So let's see if we can get one more caller to call in and tell us, share us a spooky story this evening. So at 632,
5555.
I do that like over to you, Vanna.
I know.
Give away, don't we? We still have one more to give away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
One more prize pack to give away, and you only got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. So while we're waiting for somebody to call in, let's jump on and talk about something geeky that was on this week, which was the series premiere of Star Trek Prodigy.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch it?
We started watching it, and I got part way through it, and I was like, I don't like this.
Okay, what didn't you like about it? There's
It was
stuff I didn't like
just-
about it either.
It was just very. You know what it reminded me of?
What?
It reminded me of Star Wars.
Very much. Very much.
And I don't like the Star Wars cartoons.
No, okay.
And so I'm watching this, and I'm going,
Yeah,
okay, I don't like this.
The bad guy in it,
Yeah,
Dreadlock
yes.
or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I mean, that was General
I
Grievous.
just can't. I just couldn't get into it. It was just like I don't care about this guy. I don't care about his life. I don't care about his plight. Like, he wants to get out of this wherever he is. Oh, you can speak human, and he was like,
formulaic.
yeah, he was like
Yeah.
quirky, like rebel type guy, and I'm like,
When they actually called him a rebel, I was like, oh,
yeah,
God.
it's like Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah,
or
off
whatever
the-
it is.
off the
And I'm
rails.
like, if I wanted to watch Star Wars Rebels, I watched
Star Wars Rebels. I didn't mind the animation. The animation
No,
I thought
it's
was
fine.
pretty good.
It's
was
fine.
pretty good. Yeah, it was really well done. But yeah, you're right.
I thought
You what?
I thought the production itself was great. Yeah, the actual physical, everything you see in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
looks okay. I just we were watching it,
Design.
and I'm like, I get
But
to a
the
point.
story itself was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find sometimes I get to a point I'm watching something, and then I'm watching it, and then I realize I don't know what's going on because I haven't been paying attention because I don't like the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, okay, it's time to turn this off.
Mm-hmm. I have to say it's the first time the name Star Trek has been attached to something. I mean, I'm even wearing my Star Trek shirt here tonight, my Star Trek Pride shirt, that I was not blown away with at the end of it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I enjoyed it. I was like, okay, it's something new, it's something different. Kate Mulgrew is back as Captain Janeway. That was kind of neat, even though she's a hologram.
Oh, I didn't see that
Oh,
part.
you didn't see that part right at the end.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of cool. But besides that, I was like, it's very Star Wars Rebels, like you said, very much like that. A couple of neat little nods in the series in the first episode. Like they had a Kazon from Voyager was
I
there.
saw that.
One of the characters is a Medusan from the original series, which was kind of neat.
And there was like a cat
That
creature.
part I did like.
That part was very, very cool. There was a Cassian. Yeah, there was a Cation. There was a Cation. So now that's two Cations we've seen in recent Star Trek productions.
Yeah.
Lower Decks and now this one. Yeah. So that was kind of neat to see. And I like the way that the Cation, as soon as the girl befriended her, I guess, the Cation started purring.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're cats.
They are cats. They are humanoid cats. So, but yeah, no, I mean, if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it about I don't know, 3, maybe 4 out of 10. That's generous for you, isn't it?
Yeah. I had to turn it off.
You had to turn it off, so that's saying a lot. But we do have Discovery coming up soon.
Yeah.
Discovery starts this month.
Okay. I like Discovery.
Discovery was good. It's going to be even better this year, I think.
Hawkeye starts too.
Hawkeye starts.
Hawkeye starts soon. Yeah.
We got the Ghostbusters Afterlife is out this month.
Eternals is out soon.
Eternals is out next week. We're going to see Eternals next Sunday, right?
Yes.
Sean, yes? Mm-hmm. Okay, then I'm going to buy us tickets for the matinee on Sunday.
Because that's after Sean works on Saturday.
Yes.
So, yeah, okay.
So
yes.
I'm going to go ahead and buy us tickets for the matinee on Sunday.
For sure.
Okay, cool. What else? Spider-Man No Way Home.
No Way Home is coming out.
It's coming out soon.
Apparently, all the villains are back.
Yes.
Like
I've
everyone.
Read that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But from across a couple of the universes.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah.
They did a little pick and choose, which is good.
And Kevin Feige is starting to kind of try and shoot down rumors of Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
Oh.
We'll see. I'm not saying one way or the other what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be just a good movie. Just a good movie.
Exactly.
I'm wondering if, after this is all over, because there was rumors going around that this is the last movie of Spider-Man in the MCU.
In the MCU, yeah.
I said to Sean, maybe at the end of it, he ends up over in the Venom universe.
I think so.
Because Venom is now in his universe. So by the end of it, he's over in that universe. And then he's cut off from the MCU. Like from the Tonys and the Thors and the, everything on that side.
Yeah.
And then he's kind of got to deal with being Spider-Man.
By himself.
Yeah.
Sean, you got like 20 seconds. Go.
Yeah, I had another one. Spider-Verse. He ends up there.
Possibly. Yeah, I definitely believe that's a possibility as well.
Spider-Verse sequel is him.
Yeah. That could very well be. Okay, we are out of time for this Halloween show this evening, folks. We'll be back next week with our rundown of the Eternals, MCU's Eternals movie. So that'll be it for us for tonight. Say goodnight, geeks.
Good night.
Good night.